and I'd like to welcome you to this free Ask Method workshop. The Ask Method phenomenon is revolutionizing the way entrepreneurs everywhere are launching and growing their businesses online. The secret to succeeding in business today is actually the same as it was 100 years ago. Find out what people want and give it to them. Now, 100 years ago, that was simple, but today it is not. Because in a connected world where people have more and more choices, when people arrive at your website, they expect the product or service you sell to be exactly what it is that they're looking for, to feel almost as if it were specifically designed for them. But the secret is not about customizing the products or services that you sell. Instead, the secret is about perceived customization. This is what the Ask Method is all about. It's about taking people who land on your website and putting them into different groups, or buckets as we call them, so you can communicate with each of these different groups in a more targeted way. It all starts with figuring out what buckets exist in your market, identifying which buckets you should focus on, which ones you should selectively ignore, and how to communicate with each of your buckets differently. It's about understanding your market at a deep emotional level so you can better sell and better serve. And if you're in the early stages of your business right now, or you don't have much of an email list and you're just beginning to sell online, I know what that can feel like. Where do you start? What do you do next? At times it can feel overwhelming, and I can completely relate. There tends to be a lot of guessing when we're at this stage of our business. What to sell, how to sell it. This is why you're arguably in the best position to be using the Ask Method right now. The Ask Method is all about asking your market the right questions to figure out exactly what they want to buy and exactly how to sell it to them. It's about identifying the key buckets of people to focus on before you finalize your products and create all your web pages. When you're in the early stages of your business, this gives you a huge advantage and massive confidence in what it is that you're building, because you're no longer guessing what your customers want. You know exactly what they want. In this workshop, we're going to cover what the Ask Method is and how to use it based on where you are right now in your business. You'll see how world-class companies like Apple, Tesla, and Lego are using the same strategy as we speak. We'll cover the major shift that's happening right now online that makes it the best time in history to be using the Ask Method. You'll also discover 3 words that you can type into Google to figure out what buckets exist in your market or any market you might be curious about right now, today. And the best part? As you'll discover, the Ask Method isn't just for big companies. What I'm about to share with you is something that you can use whether you're just getting started online and you don't really have an email list, if you serve a small number of clients in a deep way and want to get more leads online, or if you're like some of my students and you're already running a 6, 7, or even 8-figure company and want to scale further on cold traffic like Facebook or Google. And if you do marketing for others, or this is something that you've considered, you'll even see how you can earn tens of thousands of dollars implementing the Ask Method for clients as a service. In this workshop, I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at real people like you and me and how they're using the Ask Method to launch and grow their businesses right now as we speak.